Let's make the martial arts RPG. Let's take the risk and see if it pays off or not. Does it have to be mature? It does. Alright, well then we're putting that on the PC. That's 100% happening. Gonna be a large game. Alright, martial arts RPG. So for martial arts, you've got all the famous martial arts fighters. You got Bruce Lee, you got Jackie Chan, and then that's it. That's like all of them. Those two guys. And then everything else is just filler. So we have to have our own guy. I mean, there's like Karate Kid and whatever, but that's a joke. So we have to have our own new badass martial arts fighter. We're going to take a page out of the League of Legends book, and we're going to make this about Lee Sin. He's going to have his own RPG. Lee Sin, the Blind Monk. I'm just starting, so cut me some slack. I'll make my own later. I usually have some pretty crazy and zany ideas come up just out of nowhere as I continue, so stick with me, bear with me here. We got to get the crap out. And then the inspiration comes later, and then I make the really good games. So it's worth it, I promise you. On the Tiger Nip 2, here we go. Let's do it. We can pull this off. 3D version 4. Yes. It's going to be cool. Alright. Engine. RPGs are always about the stories and the quests. We're cranking that up. The engine is going to be whatever. In fact, I think we're going to crank the engine all the way to about right there, and then keep the gameplay actually a little bit higher in the gameplay. That looks good. We're sticking with that. I will take care of the engine, since I am the one who sucks the most at everything. Stories and quests, who are we going to put? Someone who's got good design, I would say. Let's get Tom on there. Yeah. No, let's get Colin. Let's get Colin on there. I want to keep Tom for later. Tom's my A game. I usually save him for the last, whatever design thing needs to be maxed out, so I'll handle that. Eli on gameplay. Eli, you are my tech guy. I'd rather have a design guy. Shit, Richard it is. Alright. Simple quests. Branching, no, we want advanced quests. Definitely want advanced quests on this one here. Branching story, simple cutscenes, collectibles. Sounds good. Save game, basic physics. We want to keep this a solo single-player game. We're not going to do an online RPG or an online game with an RPG with online elements. We're just not going to touch that. Not until we get actual online play. We'll play with that. We'll diddle with that when we daddle there, okay? This is all good. Save to cloud, seasons, and quick saving, yes. Gameplay. Premium content, yes. Game tutorials, better user experience, achievements, character progression. Obviously character progression. Let's move it. Let's go on with this. There's already hype. We got enough fans, they're hyped about this. Probably from the publisher, actually. It had nothing to do with our fans. Lee Sin, the Blind Monk. It's getting hyped up pretty good. Like, for the first one there, that was a lot of design. So, yeah, this is going to be crazy. Alright, dialogues all the way. We're going to make that... I still want someone who does design on there, but I don't want to waste Tom yet. So we're going to have to go tech. Actually, I'll handle that. That'll put me right at 101. We do need to make sure that we... Oh, God, that's going to suck. Well, someone else will have to handle it then. I guess we're going to have to get a tech guy on it. Let's get Sip on there. I trust him. He's my homie. That's the weird thing that we do. And then we do that just as awkwardly, too. We look at each other and then we look down like, what the fuck are we even doing? What are we even doing? And none of us know. We just keep doing it anyway. Alright, level design. Come on, design. I can handle that. I can handle that. We're good here. Tom, we're not putting you on AI. We're going to have our tech guy. We're going to have Garrett handle that. Alright, AI difficulty. Yes. Better AI companions. Yes. All those are good. I know we're not focusing heavily on AI, but I want to make sure that the elements we do have are top-notch in quality. Level design, bosses, level editor, Easter eggs, mini-games. Yes, 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 and yes. Dialogues, better dialogues, dialogue tree, advanced body language. We skipped basic body language. We didn't even buy it. We put points right into advanced body language, and here we go. Here's the fruits of our labor. Round 2. PlayStation 3 is no longer supported. I made 4 games on that and made 148 mil. I made a lot of money off of that system. Which is weird, because in the real world, I lost a lot of money on that system. It's very backwards. What are you going to do? Mbox Slim is no longer supported. I made 1 game on there and made 77 mil. They actually helped me a little bit as well. That was a dual release game, so I'm not really going to give any credit to Xbox for having anything to do with that. Harvey the Wonder Hamster is now off the market. Now, it did make 10 mil, so I'm not completely mad, but man, I really had a lot of hopes for that. I really didn't. I'm lying. I had no hopes for that. I knew that one was going to crash and burn, and it was a sad, sad thing to make. World design. It's telling us here. We want to max that shit out. Tom, what are you? You're my design guy. Tom, you are definitely on world design right now. And then we're going to make sure that we pop his cherry. I mean his boost. Pop his boost. Boost cherry. Graphics. Who are we going to have on there? Damn, this is crazy. We're going to have to put Eli here, and then we're going to have... Yeah, Richard. Okay, we're good. All right. Advanced holograms. No, why? How's that a thing? Animated textures, yes. 3D graphics version 4, yes. Surround sound, yes. And a soundtrack. I love having a soundtrack to my games. We only hire the best musical composers ever for our games. Doesn't matter if it's a martial arts RPG or if it is a simulation pet game. We've got a soundtrack to that shit. And you can get that through our website, www.titoquente.com. I actually don't know if that's a real website. I would not go there if I were you, because I have no idea. Anyway, world design, open world, hell to DS, realistic water, it's going to look so real. Day and night cycle, yeah, go to bed. Rich backstory, yeah. I mean, because those are important elements in an RPG, for sure. Here we go. Kazami, oh, I gotta go. Go, Tom! Alright, he's got it. We got it! That design's going to be up, but I don't know, we had a lot of tech guys on there. I think we had 2 major tech guys on there, so it should not be too far behind. I bet's about 100 once it's all said and done behind. Guess I was wrong, about 130. Close enough. Tom's just too much of a beast. Even when he's not helping to make the games, he's wrecking design. He's just like, I've got ideas for how to make this the best designed game ever. And everyone just goes, sure, Tom. Sure. And then he pulls this kind of shit out. New record. 601. Alright. Let's release it. Let's see how it does. Richard's moving on up in the world. Taking his piece of the pie. Come on. Alright, here we go. Lee Sin the Blind Monk. We'll see how well this RPG has done for us. It's going to be amazing. We're going to blow it out of the water. We're going to blow it out of the water, boys and girls. Apparently, martial arts and RPG is a great combo, but think off the top of your head, what kind of martial arts RPG have you played? Exactly, none. So I don't know where that comes from, but what are you going to do? We got what we wanted.